From my 7th floor balcony, I continue to photograph the white heron that visits the pond 100 meters away, and I have gotten some great images of him. I am fond of the ones I capture during landing and takeoff, which show off in splendid detail the beauty of his white feathers. He seems a bit unaccustomed to civilization, both human and within the bird community. Every time someone meanders down the road, he flies off. And perhaps he is just an old bachelor that never had anyone to think about but himself. Every time another white heron tries to visit the pond, he immediately chases him off, tailing him for hundreds of yards until his message is quite clear. This is my claim. Get out of here. Over this past week, things got a lot tougher for him. Not just one heron, but a pair came to visit, and they did not depart so easily. He would chase them, but instead of flying away, the one he was chasing would run just out of reach, while the other would continue to feed. Today, the game jumped up to an even more difficult level, when not two, but 3 other herons showed up. It gave me some great photo opportunities, as there were a lot of wings spreading wide and flapping around. Unfortunately, the stingy bird I have been watching for months must have lost some weight today, not to mention the strength and energy he needs to survive. He spent most of the day preoccupied with chasing the other birds, and very little time eating. He could chase one, but while he was busy doing so, he couldn't stop the other 2 from searching for little tidbits of pond life to gulp down. So he was running and flying 3 times as far as any one of them, while at the same time eating the smallest portion of food. I believe that in time he will become so weak that he will have no energy to chase the other birds. Of necessity, he will learn to search for food and ignore the other birds. The moral of the story is that the more we become obsessed with only our own wants, at the expense of and disregard for others, the more we contract within ourselves and become smaller, living lives that lack fulfillment. We cannot experience real happiness, and though we know it or not, we will only love and respect ourselves when we love and respect others. This is Al. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe to my channel if you will, and please visit my website, silentnature.com.